Good evening, everyone, and happy New Year. Let me turn up the volume a little bit here. Happy New Year. Let's all make this a much better year than the last couple of years have been. I think together we can do it. Tonight, we are continuing with live Read With Me sessions of someone exactly like me. I took last week off. If any of you did, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's and any of the things that you might be celebrating during the holiday season. I hope it was wonderful and safe and healthy, obviously. So yes, let's get started. I did thoroughly enjoy my week off. I slept in every day. Usually I get up at 5 a.m. So it was so nice just to like not have an alarm and sleep in. But yes, I thoroughly enjoyed my time off. And now we are just continuing with even more fun. So this is someone exactly like me. Oh my gosh, we're definitely like 3/4 of the way through. So we are following the love story of Nicola Mancini, who is he's just skyrocketed to fame. So he's become famous. He's a famous actor. He played a very saucy little role in a very saucy movie. And now he's an Italian actor. So now he wants to take his career to America and create his American dream, but he doesn't have representation in America. Then he happens to meet Destiny Cardone, who is a successful best-selling romance author who happens to be in a bit of a slump. And her mother works in Hollywood, basically in the industry that Nicola would like to jump into. So together they strike a deal to help one another. And as the terms of their deal play out, they start falling in love. They go through some ups and downs and all around. So we're following their love story. I must leave out saucy parts and keep everything PG-13 so that we do not get our access revoked. And I can continue reading to you. If you would like to purchase this book, you can do so on Amazon. And it is available obviously in paperback, also in ebook, and free to read on Kindle Unlimited. You can also purchase signed copies from me on my website. The website is easy. It's debbiecromack.com, spelling right here. So you can do that. And that is $15. That includes domestic shipping within the United States. And if you want international, let me know, just contact me and we will figure out the international shipping cost. You will get a bookmark and maybe some other little things, because I always like to include some fun stuff for you guys, just as my way of saying thank you. So let's get started. Where are we here? All right, we are in Destiny's point of view. We will pick up right where we left off last time. No, we are just right. So we ended in Destiny's point of view, and that's where we stopped. And now we are picking up in Nico's point of view. After a cigarette to calm myself, I go to the bathroom, having to consciously exert effort not to move the weight of my legs. I sit on the edge of my bed, raking my hands through my hair. I hadn't intended to tell her about Anna. Maybe I shouldn't have. But when she said I'm good with kids, she knocked me upside down. I felt safe telling her. Having her in my childhood home, meeting Mama, and hearing her tell me Anna's words aren't my truth. Keeping her out of my heart is impossible. Remind myself that she leaves soon is torture. Now we go to chapter 21, and we are still in Nico's point of view. My night was restless. Though I'm tired, I'm excited for our drive along SP 601. When she comes out of her room for breakfast, the sight of her catches my full attention. Snug jeans encapsulate her long legs. Her black top is open across her entire back with a tie that wraps around her narrow waist, and her hair is in a single braid. She doesn't see it, but she's so darn sexy. We eat breakfast and get ready to head out on the motorcycle. Nico, she stops me before we leave. Yeah? Would you mind bringing Anna's letter with us? I'd like to try something if you're open to it. Anna's letter? I don't know that I want to have it with me on our day together. What do you want to do? You said we're going to a beach, right? Yes. Okay. Do you trust me? Unquestioningly. Yes. Okay, bring the letter. I'll tell you more later. I get the letter out of my wooden box and tuck it into the pocket of my leather jacket. Do you have any kind of jacket with you? You might want it for the ride. I don't, I just have my sweatshirt. I have one. It might be just a little big on you. Getting my other black leather jacket out of the closet, I hand it to her. As she puts her arms through, the sleeves are too long and the bottom hangs below her butt. She's stinking adorable. I chuckle. Perfect fit. Catching her reflection in the mirror, she laughs. Right. We go out to the garage and I turn the key on my motorcycle. The roar of the engine makes me smile. Where I'm taking you, the speeds aren't fast, but I want you to hold on to me, okay? She nods with a look on her face that tells me she's a little scared. We mount the bike and she wraps her arms around my waist. I love the way she feels against me. As I drive through the small streets of town, I point out shops and interesting things she might want to see. Then I take her by my high school as requested. Once we're on SP 601, I increase my speed on the open road, but not too much. The straight stretch hugs the coastline. Above us, the sky is a clear, bright blue with a few clouds floating by. Ocean water stretches beyond what our eyes can see. She rests against my back and I lay my arm down on her leg. She feels so right. Damn, I don't want to let her go. The wind in my face, a woman who's sneaking into my heart wrapped around me, an empty road for miles. I ride. About half an hour in, I pull off the road to a spot where we can walk down onto the beach. She unwraps from me and carefully dismounts the bike. So beautiful, she says, taking in the view. Is this where we'll go on the beach? Yes, we go down just over there, I point. This is the perfect spot because no one really comes here. Okay, she takes off her shoes and socks. I do the same. Taking her hand, I lead her down in the sand where we walk close to the water's edge. Together we stare into the ocean, letting it soothe us. The beach is my sanctuary. Having Destiny here with me makes it heaven. She turns to me. You have Anna's letter? I do. If you're open to it, I'd like to do a burning ceremony with you. What's that? It's a way of releasing things that no longer serve us. I fully respect if you don't want to. And if we start and you change your mind at any point, we'll stop. I'll help you with what to say. I've never heard of such a thing, but I trust her more than I've trusted any woman outside of Mama. Okay, I'm willing to try. What do I do? Hold the letter. I get the letter out of my pocket and hold it in my hand. She reaches out and holds my other hand in both of hers as she faces me, the sun lighting her face. I'll say some things and you repeat them. Okay, I take a deep breath. These words I hold are not my truth. I don't speak. She doesn't push. She holds my gaze. I breathe. Swallowing, I push the words out. These words I hold are not my truth. I exhale. They are a past I held on to as my truth. They are a past I held on to as my truth. I let them hold me captive. I breathe. I let them hold me captive. But they do not serve me. But they do not serve me. I no longer want to be their prisoner. I choke down the swelling lump in my throat. I no longer want to be their prisoner. I no longer want to punish myself with these untruths. I suck in stilted breath as tears burn behind my eyes. I want to run. I squeeze her hand. Her gaze holds loving space for me. She caresses my hand with her thumbs, assuring me there's no rush for my words. I no longer want to. I swallow as a dagger, dragging down my throat as I force out the next words. Punish myself with these untruths. She waits a moment before continuing. I want to open my heart to love, to joy, to possibility, to freedom. I breathe. I want to open my heart. I swallow. To love, to joy, to possibility, to freedom. You have your lighter? Yes, I say, releasing my hand from hers and taking my dad's lighter out of my jeans pocket. The rough fabric brushes against my skin. When you're ready, if you're ready, I want you to light the letter on fire. Holding Anna's letter in one hand and my dad's lighter in the other, my breath shakes out of my lungs. I flick the lighter. The flame quivers beneath the letter as my hand trembles. I touch the flame to the corner, watching the letter ignite. With these flames, I release these untruths from my soul and set myself free. With these flames, I release these untruths from my soul and set myself free. I inhale, then exhale through my nose. As the paper turns to ashes before my eyes, my flesh shivers. It burns. I breathe. Just like the gray death, smoke floats into the air. I twist the paper and turn it, catching each section aflame. With the last corner lit and dying, I release it, watching it blow away in the gentle breeze. It's gone. The words that gave me so much pain are gone. Destiny did this for me. She has my heart. Standing behind her, her back against my chest, I wrap my arms around her and she holds onto my arms, resting her head back. I close my eyes and breathe. Time passes, yet it stands still as we gaze at the ocean in silence, the sun warming our skin, the grainy sand seeping between our toes. I was dead inside for so long. She unraveled the barbed wire, caging my heart, exposing my scars. Pain I hid from the world. She wrapped my wounds with her healing love. I'm free. What do we think? Hello, Guppy love. Shall we go a little bit longer or do we want a little bit more? Let me just see how long the next section goes. Oh, it's a little bit long. Probably too long for tonight. How about we stop there for tonight? Let me know in the comments what you think. That one was a heavy emotional one tonight. I hope you're enjoying it. Again, you can get this on Amazon. And TikTokers, stay with me. I'm going to go ahead and close out YouTube for tonight. See you guys tomorrow night. Thank you for joining. And I would love it if you're enjoying this, I would love to have you subscribe and feel free to share it and drop me your comments. I would love to know what y'all are thinking about it. All right, good night for now.